Good morning, Wellspring. I'm Linda Miles, and I've been in Georgetown worshiping at Wellspring for 5 years. It is my joy to share with you Wellspring's commitment to discipleship in Jesus Christ. You will find that Wellspring is truly a place where God's love flows to all through worship and service. It is our mission to be a community of faith committed to sharing a living relationship with Jesus Christ. We are a welcoming congregation where our motto is all are welcome, all are accepted, and all means all. As a caring community, we welcome you into full fellowship with every person as a child of the living God. It is important as we welcome every person into fellowship that we are committed to Jesus' call to not only be disciples, but to make disciples, serving as witnesses to Christ for the transformation of the world. Today, our world is truly in need of witnesses to the love of God, and through our values, the Wellspring community seeks to follow Jesus' teaching and show God's love to all. We are devoted to the spiritual growth of our friends and our family, who we serve with integrity and hospitality. One of the many ways we witness as disciples and discover community is through our various small group opportunities. We continually strive to have a variety of small group options available to you and your family. Although the meeting practices of these groups has changed with the COVID pandemic, small groups are still a vibrant part of the Wellspring experience. We believe that we are called through Scripture to meet together and devote ourselves to teaching and fellowship. Study groups are primary to the witness at Wellspring. We offer many adult Sunday school classes in addition to our youth and our children's programs. In addition to Sunday school, we offer the Disciples Pathway Education Series as a beginning to your relationship with Wellspring. Please watch in our newsletters and future communications for news on the offering of the 6-week Disciples Path class being given virtually through Zoom beginning in September. A key aspect of our small group ministries are the many fellowship groups offered. These mission and socially minded groups meet for fellowship, service, ministry, and study. Engagement with a fellowship group is a great addition to the weekly worship and study offerings at Wellspring. Fellowship groups at Wellspring include United Methodist Men, United Methodist Women, specialty groups, and our Thrive Youth Fellowship. If you are members of a fellowship group that you would want to be noted in our group offerings, please let us know. In addition, we offer discipleship groups. These are groups that are formed to seek further growth in their spirituality and relationship with God. We encourage everyone to move to discipleship groups as seekers of God's Spirit in your community and in your spiritual life. If you are interested in moving it to or starting a discipleship group, please contact us for information. Care groups are teams of folks who provide care to both the Wellspring family and to the outside world. Wellspring is dedicated to working in service to the world around us. If you are interested in service opportunities and in caring for others and in making your impact in the world, we have opportunities for you to explore. Worship teams are in place to provide support in delivering the worship experience for Wellspring. Our teams include the music teams, the technical teams, and many service support teams that you can join to ensure we are providing worship experience to all believers. Just as teams of the church recognize that the church is the body of believers and seekers, wherever they may be gathered, in place to scatter into the world to minister to the needs of people and to declare to the world the good news of Jesus Christ by word and action. Wellspring has several justice teams, and also partners within the Georgetown community to show Jesus' love and God's direction through our actions. Wellspring has many more ministries and events than we can cover in one presentation. We want to find a place for each of you to connect to a small group, and we know that you may need information to do so. In addition, we may not be aware of many small groups that are practicing within the church. We're extremely interested in adding these groups to our offerings. To ensure we are sharing all information on small groups within Wellspring, we are asking for questions, information, and comments to this presentation. If you can, please connect to our Jot Form questionnaire at the link shown here or on our Wellspring website. Questions will be answered, contact information for groups sent to you, and your group information will be added to our offerings. Please know that Wellspring treasures each of you. Our community is here to walk with you, to love you, and to work with you as you seek God's presence in your life. As it says in 2 Corinthians, we are the temple of the living God. As God has said, I will live with them and walk among them. I will be their God, and they will be my people. Thank you for worshiping with Wellspring. We hope that you can find a small group opportunity to enhance your worship experience with Wellspring.